Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 and another part of our Newcastle United series as we carry on through our second season. Last time we left off we had beaten Everton 4-0 after losing to Celta Vigo 2-1. A brilliant performance, Antonio Marin bagging a hat-trick in that game. We then took on Wolves. It was taken to a penalty shootout because it was the most boring game in the world. I will not show you any highlights from it, but we did score all 4 penalties. Wolves missing their last 2 meant that we got through to the League Cup 4th round, and then we managed to hold Chelsea to a draw. It was a very even game, but Chelsea are struggling in mid-table this season, so maybe we should have tried to steal a win there. Again, I won't show you highlights from that game, but then we took on FC Basel in the Europa League, and we did manage to get a very good win. Now I have updated the tactic to the latest version of the Ashbringer tactic. It's the same link as before, but it seems to work well. I changed it for this game. Mata put the ball in. It was actually an own goal. Muto didn't get that one, but we did manage to take an early lead. Mata then put a corner in towards the back stick. Drinkwater with a spectacular header. Back post or back of the area headers are completely overpowered from what I can tell. Ball punted forward and just speculative really. Kalulu got in and it was a perfectly slotted finish into that bottom corner to make it 2-1. But then Mata with a brilliant free kick bent into that bottom corner, made it 3-1. And then on the hour, Yedlin on the far side just put the ball in the box, and there was Antonio Marin for another goal, just planting that header at the far post. And so it was 4-1 the victory there. Our first game with the updated tactic, which put us in an excellent position in the group after losing to Celta Vigo. We're back in. Our European campaign is now on track. Now this is what the tactic looks like if you are interested. If you don't want to go to the original source of the tactic, it's called the Ashbringer tactic. I think pretty sure it's from FM Base or their forum. So you can see instead of with the two, or the striker and the attacker midfielder playing essentially up front together, now we have a proper attacker midfielder in an attack role. The inside forwards are the same, advanced forwards still up top, and we've still got the Segundo Volante and the deep line playmaker there, Hayden and Tonali in those positions at the moment. It's Haps, Chambers, Lascelles and Manquillo all still in the same positions as well. Dubravka in goal. This is what the in possession screen looks like, the in transition and out of possession, if you do need to pause the screen to create this yourself, but it is a lot quicker just to download it and drop it into your tactics folder. So this is the match today. We're taking on Manchester United. They are top of the league by 3 points with a game in hand. If we win this game, we will go all the way up to second place and be 2 points behind the league leaders. And obviously beating the league leaders would give us a bit of an indication as to whether we are good enough to take a challenge towards the title this season. The team that we're putting out there today is Barbosa up top with Marin, Almiron and Mata across the front three. I can't wait to get Kingsley Coman back from injury. I know he's not far away now, back in about 5 days, but if we can push Mata into the centre and have Kingsley Coman on the right, we'll be in a great position. But Hayden and Tonali in defensive midfield with Haps, Chambers, Lascelles and Manquillo, and then Dubravka in goal. I'm looking for a bit more from Gabriel Barbosa. He hasn't done that much lately, but you can see that Manchester United have signed Dybala and Lucas Moura. Thiago in there as well. Toussaint is in there. And Barbu, a former Newcastle player, at left back for them. Mario Fernandes signed at right back. So quite a few new players in this United team. I'm going to say we're the underdogs and then send them out, and we'll just see how they do get on using the new tactic. We are at home. We won 4-1 in our last game. We're in a good position. We haven't lost since we lost to Celta Vigo, so we're on a good run at the moment. But Manchester United are a very different prospect for us and a very good team. And Dybala up front with Rashford and Moura is a dangerous attacking group. But Mata will be looking to get some, or he'll have something to prove here against Manchester United today. He has been doing well, providing a lot of goals and assists for us since we signed him. And I can't believe we managed to get him on a free transfer, to be honest. It was a bit of a punt, really, because he does have high wages, but he has certainly proved himself worth the money at the moment. Now, here's Almiron trying to put the ball through. He's gone for Paul Pogba, back to Bailly. Sent all the way back to David De Gea. Launched forward by him towards the semicircle, but Dybala has brought that down and cut Chambers out of the game. He's got a free man on the left flank. He puts it in, and Rashford has missed the pretty much open goal there. Had he just got that on target, it would have been the lead for United. They've got another chance though. Dybala in, and it's gone wide again from Rashford, I think. United throwing their chances away. Can't get shots on target at the minute. We are very, very competitive. We're having more shots, more on target, and we've had nearly 60% possession in this game. I'm just going to say I'm happy with the way they're playing. Keep it up. The team agree. They're very encouraged by that. But we've got 45 minutes more to go now. United with the 2 best chances, but they've both gone off target. Can we make the most of their mistake? Can we get a goal which will really put them under pressure? I mean, if we lose this game, I think we'll be 8 points off the top after 8 games, and I think that's probably going to be quite a big gap to close down with a team like United have. They've brought on Martial and Pereira. I'm reasonably happy with the way my team are playing and the way they are at the moment. I might look to bring off Tonali and Marin in the last 10 minutes, but we've got a corner. Mata puts it in. Tonali is in there. It's come to Barbosa. Oh, on the volley. We were down to 10 men with Almiron off the pitch as well. And Barbosa with a stunning volley into the top corner to give us a lead against United. Mata just pushed that to the back stick, and what a volley. Perfect top corner there from Barbosa. That is sensational. And we do now have the lead. Almiron has a knock, so Shelvey can come on. I'm going to bring off Tonali as well for Drinkwater and just leave it at that for now. We'll make another sub with about 5 minutes to go. I'm not going to change the tactic. We're on top. United are going to be rattled after conceding there. I'm also going to bring the youngster Yannick Touré on up front and just see how he does. We've not got long left. 5 minutes of added time. Thiago puts a corner in. Oh, and it's over the top from Danilo. And United pushing and pushing and pushing, trying to get this equaliser. But this is their last chance. Thiago puts it in. Mata clears it down the pitch. And there's the full-time whistle. A 1-0 victory over Manchester United. That is an absolutely fantastic result from the team. I just told the team I'm not happy with their victory over United, and they agreed. They looked fired up. And we're now just 2 points off the title after giving United their first defeat of the season. They've won 6 games, drawn once, which was away to Man City. So we're the first team to beat them. They've had some difficult fixtures, but we're the first ones that have put them to a stop. Almiron is out for up to a week. Yannick Touré has come on as a 19-year-old to make his debut. We signed him on a free transfer. He's finally played a game, and what a game it was to come on and win it. And we have managed to get the win. Barbosa with the goal. I said I wanted more from him. He listened. He delivered. He's now got 4 in 8 so far this season. He's got as many goals as he got in 15 games for us last year. And it's worth just having a little look at the team, because if we sort them by the goal tally, you can see Antonio Marin, our top goal scorer, 18 years old. We managed to get him for £20 million. 5 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the matches in that time is a very good return. 6 goals in all competitions. Mata, though, 4 goals, 6 assists in his 11 games in all competitions. He's an assist king for us. He's worth £26 million as a 31-year-old, and we picked him up on a free. Barbosa's doing well. Muto's getting better and better. He very much is the second striker after Barbosa, but Haps as well has got a couple of goals. And then Tonali's up there as well. Tonali still developing. He's still only 19. He's got a long way to go, but he gets a good average rating across the board here. And he seems to be doing pretty well. If we just sort them by the appearances, you can see Dubravka, he's nearly a 7 rating, which isn't too bad for a goalkeeper. Chambers and Lascelles with 7.4, 7.3, doing very well. Hayden's played quite a few games, but isn't that great for us. Yedlin and Haps are doing very well. Key is out, by the way, for about 2 months, which is quite a long time. And Almiron out for a little while now. But Almiron's been doing okay. He's not been fantastic. But I do want to see more from him. He's worth 15 million now. Again, we managed to get him extremely cheaply, £2.1 million. We will make a profit out of him. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to start bringing Masuaku in a bit more. Perez is probably going to go. It's worth noting that Jacob Murphy is leaving the club. I have sold him for about £5.2 million. He is moving to Brentford, who are a Premier League team after they got promoted last year. So he'll be going off to Brentford. But I think we may also soon be selling, who is it? Danny Drinkwater will probably be going. He's unhappy at his playing time, but I'm not going to force him into my team. And given he's on 110 grand a week, I don't really mind taking a bit of a loss on him potentially and just clearing up that wage budget a bit, because when we look at the board screen, you can see we're overspending by about 150 grand a week. We've maxed what the board will let us spend on wages already. So, but overall, I think we're in pretty good shape. You can see we're just a little bit behind. Now, it's interesting that Zoya are actually the top of our group from Ukraine, which is interesting because we lost to Celta Vigo. We need to beat Zorga in our next 2 matches against them. But I'm not going to play another game today because it is the international break. So we're probably just going to go through quite a few of these games. I don't actually know where I'll come back because we're at that point of the season where it's, you know, we kind of know where we are in the table. It's about where are we going to be by the time we get to around December. That's when it's going to be a bit more interesting, and we don't have any massive games. They all come around the Christmas period. That's where our tough matches are. Spurs, City, Arsenal, Basel will be a tough game by that point, depending on where we are in the group. So I'll probably even go all the way up to the Celta Vigo game by the next time, and then we can have a nice look back on all of the highlights in the meantime. So if you are still enjoying this series, make sure to drop a like on the video. Do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and check out the experiment video that I put up yesterday if you haven't already. But until next time, see ya.